Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my channel. My name is Jonathan, and I help individuals navigate their way through their spiritual awakening. If you're looking to gain a deeper understanding of the whole spiritual awakening process, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell to be notified each time that I upload a video. And to my returning subscribers, welcome back, my friends, welcome back. And in today's video, I have a special message for you. Let's get started. Last night I got a phone call from my best friend. He lives on the other side of Canada. And he called me and he generally was worried about what's currently happening with the coronavirus. And I asked him, I'm like, why are you so worried? Well, I've been watching the news and these are all the things that they're saying, which is starting to cause some fear in him as far as which direction that we're currently heading into. And one thing that's really important to understand is right now, whether you believe it or not, the coronavirus is not even the issue. You see, for centuries now, whether you call them Illuminati, New World Order, the elitists, the top 1% have been slowly but surely implementing their plan more and more. And that's currently what's happening. It just so happens that they didn't create the coronavirus, but they own all the media source. All the mainstream media is owned by these top elitists, and they decide what it is that they want to project onto us. And be honest with yourself. When's the last time that you've watched the news where you felt better after than you did before? Never. Because it's always, news is always negativity. It's always things that instill more and more fear in us. And that's exactly what I was telling them. And right now, what's currently happening, if you've noticed, now that let's say you go to the grocery store, you go get some gas at the gas station, what's happening right now is they're no longer accepting cash, paper money. They're no longer accepting this. You see, it's got to be paid by plastic, only through credit and debit. And that's the thing. Whether you want to believe that there is elites that are controlling how we're moving forward, there absolutely is. And I'm telling you this, being naive is not the way to go now. It's moving forward, getting your information from not the mainstream media, but finding alternative, doing your own research as to actually what is currently going on. And that's exactly what I was telling them. This is how they work. Okay, they don't cause the problem all the time. Right now, the problem is the coronavirus. Then it's reaction. How is the general population going to react? And now we're all reacting. We don't want this to spread. We got to end this. We got to cut this as fast as possible. Therefore, okay, let's shut down all the small businesses. Let's shut down all the restaurants. Okay, let's cut out paper money. Went to the grocery store today and they no longer accept paper money. It's only debit or credit. Okay, and think about it. That's exactly what they want. They want us to go into a cashless society. They want us to literally pay with debit and credit on everything. And just think about how much more information they're going to be able to get on you. I go, look at 9/11. Look at what happened with 9/11. Look at how many rights we gave up in order to fight terrorism. When, in my opinion, terrorism isn't even in the top 100 ways that people die in this society. But it's all this fear porn that was pushed onto us through the media that's causing us to say, okay, we need to do something about this. You guys, you control this. And right now, that's what's currently happening. We have the coronavirus that started, and now everyone is freaking out. Everyone is becoming more and more fearful, when in reality, the coronavirus is just a flu strain. That's it. And the majority of individuals, it's unfortunate, but the majority of individuals who've passed away from the coronavirus are elderly people whose immune systems have been weakened. So what I say is, I would have put all the resources into protecting them, but I wouldn't have shut down the whole economical system, because that's what's happening right now. Is by all these small business to medium-sized businesses closing down, most of them are going to go out of business. And this is exactly what they want, because they own the big companies, the big corporations. And all we're going to be left with is Walmart, Amazon, you know what I mean? Like big corporations like this. And all these mom and pop shops are going to be closing down. And yeah, there is going to be an economical crash. And it's going to be worldwide. Currently, we are heading into a major shift. It's just you have the choice right now. Do you want to continue with this fear-based reality? Or do you want to start looking at alternative news, alternative information, and become empowered? Because there is a big shift that's currently going on, and each and every single one of you who's staying trapped in this fear-based reality, you're doing exactly what they want you to do. And not the thing with removing cash, removing paper money out of our society. Next thing is going to be bartering is going to become illegal. And it's just one more way for them to track us, one more way, one more piece of information for them to have on us in order to continue to control us and to push us in the direction that they want us to head into. If you really want to empower yourself, if right now your only source of information comes from mainstream media, but you really want to discover the truth as far as what's happening, because you can't keep saying, oh, it's just one coincidence after another. You know what I mean? A couple times in a row, fine, but you're going to see once you start really learning the actual information, what's happening behind the scenes. It's a magic trick that's being done right now. The coronavirus is the magician with his hand here while he's got his other hand in his pocket and he's doing something else. That's exactly what's happening. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to link it down below, because honestly, I can't make a short 10-15 minute video and really begin to explain to you guys everything that's currently happening. But I'm telling you this, if you go watch this documentary that I'm going to link down below, David Wilcock is his name. He literally goes through the past 2 years and exactly all these things that have been happening behind the scenes and exactly which direction these elitists want to take us into. And I'll be honest, it's a long video, okay? It's a 5-hour video. But I'm telling you this, watch it 1 hour per night. Cut out these bullshit TV shows and these movies about end of the world or extremely violent shows, and really watch this. I'm telling you this, you're going to empower yourself and you're going to feel a lot better about what's coming up. Because like I said, we are doing this major shift currently. But if knowledge is power, once you start really learning what's going on, you're able to see, you know, not just what you're seeing on the news, and cut that out. Stop watching the news, because we're not learning anything more each day. It's just the numbers keep on going up. But we're not really learning, okay, out of those, let's say 5,000 people that died, how many of them already had some type of health issue? How many of them had weakened immune systems? They're not putting any of those factors into play. So really, go watch that video. I'm telling you this right now. And the thing that's really important is we're not seeing all the work that's happening. We're not seeing all the work that the light workers are currently doing, because it's the elitists that own the mainstream media. You really have to go to alternative media in order to start seeing what's currently happening, all the good that's happening in the world, because there is this fight between evil and good that's currently happening. It's just we're only seeing the evil side. We're not seeing what these people that are doing something good are actually getting rid of these individuals once and for all. We're not seeing any of that currently on the mainstream media. And most of you have been off now for most likely a week or two. You most likely been able to start reflecting on your life. You've been able to start looking at what's truly important to you. And now look at how your life is without work. Look at everything that you're being able to do. Look at how calm and peaceful everything is. And another thing, how many of you actually know someone who's been infected by the coronavirus or someone who's passed away from this? I can tell you this, I don't know anybody. And even when I go on Facebook, there's not one person that says, oh, my friend, even my friend's friend has gotten this. No one knows anyone who's actually gotten this yet. We're implementing all these things like at the grocery store. It was completely ridiculous. There's tapes now down on the ground. You got to keep 2 meters away from each and every single people. You know what I mean? All these things are just being brought forth to create more and more fear. Because if you live out of fear, I'm telling you this, you will never get what you wish for. You will never have the happy life that you rightfully deserve. And it's our God-given right to have abundance on all levels. It's just all this propaganda, all this negativity coming through in the media, all these things that these elitists are doing these to keep us in a fear-based reality, to keep us in a victim mentality. And currently, they're putting a lot of people in survival mode. A lot of people are having fear of lack. Therefore, shelves, all the food has been taken off the shelves as if this is the end of the world. And it's not. It is a current major shift that's happening. But I'm telling you this, as far as humanity, things are going to become 100 times better than they currently are. It's something that we must go through, but people have to wake up. You can't keep being naive as to, oh, these are just coincidences that are happening. No, you got to start doing your homework. But when you do your homework, don't look at it from a place of fear. Look at it from a place of empowerment. And you might have noticed too, think about it right now with everything being shut down. Right now, Mother Gaia, Mother Earth, Mother Nature is beginning to heal herself. Yet it's funny, we're not hearing anything about this in the news. We're not hearing, oh, this ocean is beginning to clear up. Oh, this area is beginning to clear up, different lakes and things like this. We're polluting a lot less. And that's the thing. This has really allowed us to go within and really start to realize that we shouldn't keep living in this society where it's just buying. You know what I mean? Buying, consuming, and then no longer fixing things and just throwing things out and continue to pollute more and more. This is really helping Mother Earth. And that's the thing. It's going to literally begin to change as far as our mentality, as far as how we should move forward. And it's really going to start, if you really start looking into this at a deeper level and you really start to discover what's currently happening, you're really going to change the priorities in your life. You're really going to start to realize which direction you should be heading towards, and you're really going to become empowered by receiving all this information, because you're going to be able to release any type of fear once and for all. And for those of you who meditate, I'm telling you this, meditation is incredibly powerful, not just for you, but meditate for your loved ones. Meditate for the immediate area where you live. I do this all the time. I send out blessings to my family, my friends, you know, but also to the, even if I don't know them, to individuals who live in my immediate area. And I can tell you this, that the energies have been seeming a lot more calm around here, just a lot more peaceful. And even this past week, I was doing meditation, and for some reason I was just felt emotional. I just started purging, and I couldn't figure out at first why I was purging. And then I realized that I'm beginning to help the collective purge. I'm helping others release these negative emotions and release all this pain and start to become empowered, start to, thrive. Right now, think about it, everything is so peaceful. So get yourself out in nature, especially a lot of places are closed off right now. So get yourself out in nature, get yourself grounded, and continue to ask yourself how you want to move forward. If money did not exist, what would you do? What is passionate in your life? Which direction do you want to head into? And really cut out the mainstream media. Stop listening to that bullshit. And go watch that video, that David Wilcock video that I'm going to post down below. I'm telling you this, it's really going to awaken you to what's really happening, and it's going to empower you, and you're going to feel a lot better about the future, because you're no longer going to be just looking on the surface as to what is going on. Well, that's going to do it for the video. You guys take care of yourselves. I love you guys. You guys have an amazing day. Namaste.